Hello, I'm Doug, and this is the Taste and Sensibility channel. And we have arrived at the final episode of popcorn, where I'm looking at 4 gourmet or organic or higher end white popcorns. So we're looking at Hunza organic white popcorn, and Amish Country medium white, and Brian Severson Farms white organic, is it organic? Heirloom variety white popcorn. And here in the back we have Fireworks Wisconsin white birch popcorn. So we're gonna nose and taste all these and see what ones might be of most interest to you, or my favorites. So we will find the standouts in this crowd. But first, let me get you to like the video down below, give it a thumbs up, leave comments and questions, share it with friends, and subscribe to the channel. Click that bell to get notified every time a new video comes out. So I believe I need to move this thing out of my face. All right, that's the only thing I'll smell. So Fireworks is going off to the side. I'll focus on these 3 across the front, and then I'll bring it back. So, oh, that was really nice. So this one I got online, just poking around looking on Amazon for white popcorns, and this one looked really spectacular. It comes from a place in Merrill, Wisconsin, Hunza Natural Foods. So they might grow it there, or they just might be the warehouse or broker for receiving this. And then this is Amish Country. We've had this many times from a 10-pack that I got, and this one is finally a medium white. And getting it to mix it in with some of the others. And over here, Brian Severson Farms comes from Illinois. Grundy County in Dwight, Illinois. And this is just an heirloom variety white. So I'm going to smell and taste. This guy's nothing but trouble. So I'm going to smell all these in that order, and then I'll go through and taste them. Cooked oil smell. A little popcorny, a little corny. I think the cooked oil is a little bit louder on the nose. And of course this guy's going to fall over again. Now the Amish Country. Corny and much less cooked oil smell. I can do the same thing every time. It's 90 grams of popcorn kernels and 2 tablespoons of grapeseed oil. And then after it's popped, a 1/4 teaspoon of a fine sea salt. And I'm surprised at the differences in just the aroma. Some smell like they've been in hot oil, some do not. And I can't figure out why. There is a bit of a cooked oil aroma there. Not just a trace. Now, Brian Severson Farms. A different aroma. Well, creamy. Something saying a buttery smell. There's a cooked oil note and a little bit of corniness, but there's something extra. It's very odd. And my first thing was the butter smell. Butter, not buttery flavor, buttery aromas that often go on phony popcorns, but just like a butter smell, something dairy. And the last guy that's off to the side here, Fireworks Wisconsin white birch. Smells good, but it's not necessarily a corn smell. Hint of a cooked oil. Some oil got hot, but it's not really loud. And slightly corny and some other thing I don't know what to call. Okay, these are going to be interesting to taste. So I'm just going to start in with Hunza, or Hunza. I don't know anything about this company. In the past, I've liked yellows more than whites, but some of the whites have really grown on me. Oh man, this one's good. Well salted, tender, snappy kernels. It is not all that corny. Corn flavor is not strong. But it's a great salty snack. I think it would take seasonings very well if you were going to season things. Put butter on or other flavorings. So great mouthfeel, great snappiness, oiliness, all those things, but I'm thinking the corn flavor is a little weak. So, sorry, Hunza. I think some of these are going to be better. So I've tasted all these before, except for this thing, which requires opening and using just about the whole pack. So, I've been familiar, but I've never done, A/B comparisons. So here's a new flavor to me. Amish Country Medium White Hull-less is what the sticker says on the back. A little more corny. Nice snappy kernels. They're crispy, tender. They're fun to bite into. There's a bit of an oily mouthfeel. That helps. Helps the overall experience, I'd say. And I'd say just a medium intensity corn flavor. So I'd say it's a stronger corn flavor than the Hunza was, but it's not knocking me over either. It's, I would just say, an average corn flavor for a white. Which is not as much as most yellows. But all these whites are going to be, almost hull-less. So they could become someone's favorite if they need a hull-less popcorn. Both of these are really high quality and snappy and a good mouthfeel experience. So this has edged over this one on flavor. Corn flavor. Okay, now onto Brian Severson Farms from Illinois. Again, I like the way I salt things. This is a good salty snack. Getting a little oil on my fingers here. I think this one popped up pretty big. Actually, I was surprised that white birch from Fireworks may have been a big volume too. So I'm always watching that. And the Amish Country was just average volume, and I think the Hunza was just average volume, or maybe even smaller. Back to Brian Severson. There's a corny flavor. It is not intense. It's about like this one. And the mouth feels really good. It's oily and the pieces are snappy. But it's not big on flavors. So it might be I'm just not a big fan of whites. I do appreciate the lower hull content and less messing around with hulls and flossing and brushing and stuff for hours afterwards. This is high quality popcorn and tasty, but just not the corn flavor intensity I'm looking for. So I'd say all these are about equal so far, with this one probably having more corn flavor than the others. Now I'm bringing back the Fireworks Wisconsin white birch popcorn, an heirloom popcorn. And this company is from Wisconsin, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. It's the headquarters there. So I don't have a way to set this up or show it off. So back to right-handed eating. Oh wow. It's a little bit tastier of a white. Trying to make sure it's not just because it's saltier. It's not saltier. It's tastier. This one's stronger than this one for corn flavor. And it popped up big. So I am surprised by this Fireworks, because the Fireworks don't usually stand out in these comparisons. I remember the Orchard Blossom in maybe episode 2 or 3 was really good. And then I haven't had a standout Fireworks since then. And a lot of the Amish countries have been really stellar. But I think this one's gonna be my favorite out of these four. No real hull issues here. I'm not getting a lot. I think the flavor is pretty solid. So, Fireworks pulls up from behind and gets into the lead. So I'm going to go back through, reversing the order and checking. Yeah, this corn flavor is just muted compared to this one. So solid popcorn, but I think I like this one better. Now moving on back to Amish country. Yeah, I'd say the corniness exceeds the corniness of that one. So yeah, I think this is my second favorite. And then back to Hunza. Yep, I think this one's got the lightest overall flavor or taste or corniness. I think these two are about equal, with this one having a slight edge. But my favorite here is really this guy. It's not really a competition, but they're very similar. All the whites seem to have very muted, soft flavors. and have the advantage of being essentially hull-less. The hulls are soft, they're not numerous, and then they're not hard. They're not as hard and tough as a yellow popcorn's hull would be. So I think we have a favorite white here. I'm remembering other whites may have been the Bob's Red Mill had a really good yellow and white both. So that might be the only white that's competitive with this thing. So, hope you all enjoyed that. Thank you for watching. And I think we're going to do a little burst of wines next. Maybe 4 or 6 episodes of interesting things I found, or part of the Wine Folly Club, or comparisons. And I'll move back into cheeses. And I'm doing washed rind cheeses this cheese season. So that will do it for the popcorn episode and series. So cheers, and pop till you drop.